Hello everyone, welcome back to Let's Replay Metroid Zero Mission. In the last part we beat Ridley and got here to Torian, the final area in the game, so let's continue on in here, and dead things. Dead things everywhere. These are actually the space pirates that Mother Brain is in the command of, along with Ridley and Kraid. Or, I think Mother Brain's in control, I'm not sure. They never really say if she's leading them or not. They just use her as a computer, I suppose. But anyway, these are the namesakes of the game, and they're at the end of it, the Metroids. Ah, they're so cute. The way that you kill them is now actually a very famous method. Freeze them with your beam and then shoot 5 missiles, or 1 super missile at them. And yeah, you will usually get... They drop, I believe, 2 to 3 of any power-up, usually what you need. It's usually missiles in my experience. Though I do always grind for missiles in this area in a certain hallway later on. And the Metroids, when they latch onto you, they will actually start draining your HP. I think it starts slowly, but gets faster as time goes. I forget, though, it's been so long. Also, I'm not sure if you can see it due to how YouTube's compression works, but they do have a green rim around them that flickers on and off, so that's why it's kind of hard to see on YouTube's compression rate. Even my editor is showing a bit of flicker. I do miss their sound effects from Super, though, I will say that much. In fact, thinking about it, the Metroids are pretty much in every game, aside from the last one. Well, they're in it, but you just don't fight them. Technically. But that's spoiling for the final boss of Zero Mission. Or more accurately, just the final part of it. But yeah, Torian is pretty much just progressing through rooms, killing Metroids, because you have to do it, otherwise the doors won't unlock. And yeah, that's pretty much, I think that's the way it's always been. You can ignore them in the original Metroid 1, but they'll be in your way but they'll be attacking you while you try to open the door, so it's just advised that you kill them anyway. Super, you have to kill them, otherwise the doors won't unlock. Yeah, actually, I think you are required to at least fight them once, like, that one in Prime that bursts out of the tank. Anyway, this room tripped me up a bit the first time through. There are, like, I want to say 6 Metroids in this room, and you have to bomb the floor to find them. I had trouble with this room as a kid because, well, I'd have, like, 8 different Metroids swarming me, and I was like, oh god, run away, die, death. I used to suck at games, by the way. First game I think I ever beat was one of the Game Boy Advance Spyros. And that's them dead. I think that's actually the last Metroid you have to face, too. Guess just based on the fact that yep, that was the last one. This is the save room of awesomeness and checkpointiness. Anyway, this is a room that if you're low on missiles like I am, I recommend that you grind the green rinkas here for them. They usually drop a missile of some sort in my experience. Maybe they just have a higher item drop rate than the others. I'd recommend having at least 80 to 90 missiles, 100 if you're completely unsure of yourself. Because what's coming up is kinda difficult, but for the wrong reasons. I go with 80 because I know it's all I need, and I missed the door, damn it. And these little things that block our way, you have to destroy with missiles, and they will regenerate over time, so make sure you finish them off quickly. Oh, great acid. There she is. There's Mother Brain. And now, technically speaking, the boss fight starts here. You have to open up her tank by spamming missiles at it. However, I find this room to be the most annoying room in the game for one reason, and one reason only. Her room itself is just a pain. You have the rinkas coming at you every now and then, which is annoying enough as it is. You have the turrets shooting at you every now and then, which you can destroy with the screw attack, and when you get knocked down, you land in the acid. Then you have Mother's Brain's attacks, which can knock you off the platforms, and I think count to 2 to 3 hits, depending on where you get hit. Shoot super missile, but when she attacks, she also unveils her eye, which is her weak spot. Shoot a super missile, shoot all your super missiles into it first, and then start pumping normal missiles. It's the best way to maximize damage. Now, this is something that is much easier in the original game, because you can freeze the rinkas, and just stand right in front of her and pump missiles into her eye. Or not even her eye, just herself, because She looked much different in the old game. I don't even remember what. Well, actually, yes, I do. She just looks like she has a face, pretty much, and you just pump missiles into that. If your freeze ring doesn't stay right in front of her, you should have no problem. In fact, I've actually never tested if you can do that in this version. That's something to experiment on next month. You know, thinking about it, I just realized I think this design was actually influenced by her Super Metroid design, because the eye and spikes was something added into that. I feel a sneeze coming on, but she's dead. And self-destruct sequence, of course. The first of many in the series. And if you're playing the original game, this is actually the final hallway, but they added a couple extra rooms for remake's sake, of course. And honestly, I was trying to be show-offy and wall jump the entire way up, as you can see here, but that ends up screwing me over a little bit because I end up with a fourth of my time gone. You have 2 minutes to escape, but if you just take your time, well, not too much, but you know what I mean. Take a moderate amount of time and just measure your jumps correctly, you should be fine. This isn't that long of a sequence. Once you see that 3 platformer, you know you're pretty much there. And once you if you were playing the original Metroid, going up that elevator would have been the end of the game. However, to actually show you that she escapes this gigantic explosion and impending doomness, they added extra rooms, of course. And I love the self-destruct theme, by the way. And now this room's gonna look very familiar. It's our ship! You step on it and you immediately go down. And things are exploding a la Michael Bay. The timing of my escape couldn't have been worse. I was attacked by space pirates and left nearly defenseless, stripped of my power suit. All I had for protection was from my rather useless emergency pistol. Infiltrating the space pirate mothership so armed may have been foolish, but I had no choice. Could I survive long enough to escape? Tune in right now and find out. This is where we start getting into the Zero mission aspect of, well, Zero mission, because now we are Zero Suit Samus. In fact, I have a feeling the Zero Suit was the namesake of this. And those of you familiar with Metroid would know the Zero Suit looks much different. In the original games, it was pretty much a bikini. To many fans' disappointment, they changed it for this. And the emergency pistol automatically charges over time, and it can't kill anything. That's worrying. However, welcome to the stealth sequence of the game. This is a rather rare thing in Metroid to have stealth sequences. If you get spotted by the space pirates, by the way, required map room, one of the only 2 in the game, they will start chasing you, and they hurt. I think each one does a full energy tank of damage. I don't recall correctly, actually. I guess I'll see later on in this video. And then there's this region which is known as Chozodia's save rooms, which are the best in the game. They completely recharge your energy tank, and I think your missiles later on as well. And of course they act as save points. And your emergency pistol can, in fact, stun the space pirates, but it's very short-lived. You cannot kill them, only they can kill each other. Because if you stun one in such a way that one of its allies shoots it, it will explode. Pretty much, it's Metal Gear Samus. Oh, great, lasers. Well, actually, no, these are just, to tell whether or not you're actually there. I know for a fact you're required to get seen at least twice. Don't head into the room I'm going in, by the way. It's a bad idea. because it is a dead end. This was just me not thinking clearly when I recorded this, because it was like 2 in the morning. And your pistol can actually open up anything that's a bomb block, so yeah, look out for that, because you're going to need to do that a couple times. Yeah, they do a full energy tank. Ouch, that actually kind of hurts. So if you were doing like a 1 energy tank run, good luck. You're gonna need it. Luckily, while you're Zero Suit Samus, your mobility is not infected at all, aside from... Actually, yeah, I don't think it's affected at all. I think you even have the same high jump. Wait. No, actually, no, you don't. You can still wall jump and such, though, so that's good. And this reminds me of a sequence from Fusion. Yeah, there will be a couple times, and... that ship's making a marking on the map. I wonder if it's gonna be important. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. This is probably the part that I'm going to be using save points the most, and even that's just because I want to heal. I won't actually be using them to save. I rarely ever use these to save at this point. I wonder how my game time's doing, actually. I'm actually going to load up my save and see what it is. Uh... 59 minutes. So if I can hurry this up with the next part, I can actually probably beat my record. Because I think my record for Zero Mission is, I think an hour 12. I know the speedrun record is something ridiculous. To the point where I'm actually going to look it up right now. Let's see. Speed Demos Archives. Best time, I think, overall is 27 minutes, 40 seconds. Good God, that is kind of scary. 55 minutes for 100% on hard mode? Oh, that has to be a TAS. That just has to be a tool-assisted. The Metroid fan base can actually get rather scary. Because I think, like, the world record for Prime, 100%, is the North American version, hour and, like, a minute. Which is terrifying. It's kind of like how Resident Evil 4 is, like, an hour and a half. Ugh. That is... just... how? And again, the entire speedrunning community is still awesome, but it is legitimately terrifying. And there you can see they can kill their own friends, as I said earlier. I constantly forget those guys are in there. Not gonna lie. Hey look, a totally unimportant glass tube that's not gonna come into play later on if you're going for 100%. And now we're in the Chozo Ruins again. Well... again, but at the same time not again, because it's a different Chozo Ruins, I believe. And my phone just went off over there. I wonder if you guys could even hear that. But if you get in shaded areas like this, they will run right past you and not even notice. Aside from one later on. And this is just me figuring out my bearings really quick. I do love the theme that plays during this section there. Oh, good, spotlights. If these things get just even a slight amount of you in their sights, the alarm will go off. This really is Metal Gear, isn't it? We have lasers that put off the alarm, spotlights. All we need now is a security camera of some sort. Ow. I'm never sure whether or not it's faster to actually crawl under these or actually shoot them. Well, obviously, legitimately, speed-wise, it's faster, but I'm not sure if in terms of outrunning the speed pirate? Space pirate. One thing that gets annoying, though, is waiting for the alarm to go off the air so you can actually progress onwards like that. That can get really annoying and time-consuming. Oh, great, security camera eyes. This really is Metal Gear Solid. Note, when you're hanging on these, your foot hangs off the bottom, and the eyes will see your foot. So watch out for that. That can be kind of dangerous at times. I'm not sure how these guys managed to do what they're about to do and spot me like that. I've never had them spot me there. I don't know how they even did it. That area, by the way, right there, that one area of shade that was just to my right, was the only one that they will actually see past. This one they won't. Because, as you notice, there was a door to the right there, back there. And they will go through that and find you if you're in that last thing of shade before the one I was just in. And then there's that one if you fail otherwise. Ooh, an item! Mine, 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 mine. But we're gonna need to find out what that item is next time, because there's a save room right here, and I feel like saving that for next time. Thank you guys for watching. Rate, comment, subscribe, all that kind of stuff. And next time on Metroid Zero Mission, we'll be doing just that. See you guys then.